Forensic Autopsy Report, the Tarot Leeches. Subject of investigation, a specific breed of parasite that thrives in spiritual communities. This is an exposé on those who cry, "I can't afford it," while, somehow drowning in luxuries they'd rather you didn't notice.
The core of the issue is this: they don't need free readings, they need a mirror.
Let's begin the indictment. We'll call it the mask of poverty. It's a performance, really. It always starts with a message, dripping with sad emojis. I'd love to book a reading, but I'm really struggling right now. A struggle that somehow includes an $8 latte, $400 hair extensions, $70 gel nails, and the brand new $1,200 phone they're typing on. There's a disconnect. So let's be clear, this is not about legitimate financial hardship. The proper term here is attention addicts. These are individuals who weaponize the appearance of being broke. It's nothing more than emotional camouflage used to bypass professional boundaries. See, the money is there. It's just prioritized for takeout and impulse buys. Paying for a service would shatter the illusion that they are a special case, an exception, who deserves things for free. Which leads us to our diagnosis. Their wallet isn't empty. Their ego is overdrawn. Now for the autopsy. We're dissecting the psychology of entitlement.
We've identified 4 distinct profiles. First, the martyr complex, who uses their trauma as currency to guilt you for having rates. Second, the empathy manipulator, who hunts for kind, open-hearted practitioners, seeing them as easy prey. Third, the self-pity addict. For them, crisis is an identity. Solving their problems would mean losing their whole personality. And finally, the fantasy economist, the one who truly believes all spiritual work should be free, demanding your expertise with none of the investment.
So when you look at all of this together, you realize they feed on pity and kindness. Make no mistake, they don't want help. They want access. So why the lie about money? It's about power. Admitting they can pay means admitting you are the professional and they are the client. It establishes a hierarchy they can't stand. Pretending to be broke keeps them in control. The pathology is not financial, it's about psychological dominance. Section 3. The evidence. Consider this a field guide for pattern recognition. Here's your checklist. The profile picture, full glam makeup, probably with a love yourself caption. The bio, empath, light worker. The timeline, a strange mix of motivational memes, GoFundMe links for their vet bills, and pictures from their latest shopping haul. The opening line is always some variation of, "I'd love to book, but," and then the vanishing act. They're all over your free content, but the second you mention your rates, gone. They have endless energy for drama, but none for an invoice. Now let's decode their language. When they say, "I can't afford it," what they actually mean is, "I don't value it." When they promise, "I'll donate later," they mean, "I'll vanish the second you answer my question." And the absolute classic, "Spirit told me you'd understand." Translation, "I'm about to gaslight you with divine authority." These aren't lost souls. They are skilled opportunists who wield guilt like a weapon. It all comes down to what we call the spiritual fraud triad. Tactic 1, greed and disguise. They accuse you of being greedy to mask their own entitlement to free labor. Tactic 2, victimhood as a shield. Their sob story is a calculated strategy to disarm you. And tactic 3, virtue signaling. They use phrases like authentic energy exchange to sound evolved while really just trying to get out of paying the bill. Which brings us to our final section, the sentence, quarantine protocol. You are not here to change them. You are here to protect yourself. Here's the 5-step protocol. 1, replace sympathy with structure. Your only reply should be, "That sounds hard. Here is the booking link." 2, refuse emotional hostage-taking. Your rate is not up for debate. My rates are firm. End of story. 3, never explain your prices. It's an invitation to a negotiation you have no interest in. 4, announce a no free services policy, publicly. And 5, reward your paying clients. Pour your energy into the people who actually respect your work. Let's be very clear. This isn't about poverty. It's about entitlement. Giving in isn't compassion. It's enabling extraction. So when that desperate message hits your inbox, "I just need one card, I'm so lost," don't reach for your deck. Reach for your dignity. Because the only thing cheaper than their excuses is the respect they will never give you. And when you finally set a boundary, they will inevitably whine, "You've changed." To which you can reply,
No. I finally started charging interest on what you owe.
Stop romanticizing cheapness.